In a bid to provide technical assistance to small and medium enterprises, SMEs, including those promoted by women and youths, the Nigerian Export-Import Bank, NEXIM, has begun moves to back women and youth exporters with a seed fund of 10 billion naira under its Women and Youth Export Facility, YF, program. The Managing Director, Chief Executive of the bank, Mr. Abubakar Abar Bello, who made the disclosure at the launch of the Women and Youth Export Facility, says the launch of the facility is in commemoration of the 2021 International Women's Day celebrated globally on March 8, adding that YF will increase women and youth participation in the global export market. Mr. Bello also says YF will provide more financial support for women and youth-owned businesses operating in the various aspects of export value chain under a more dedicated and focused arrangement. Well, like I said earlier, I'm being joined live from our Abuja studios. She's the Executive Director, Business Development of the Nigerian Export-Import Bank, Honorable Stella Okotete. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate this.
Thank you very much.
Yes, and it's a Good Friday, so hope you're enjoying your Good Friday.
Yes, I am.
All right, let's go straight to what YF is and what it really stands for. How do you see this making this positive impact on Nigerians?
Okay, the Women and Youth Export Facility is designed to actually bring more women on board the export space. And the main objective of this facility is to improve, access of women and youth to concessionary finance with the sole aim of adding value to our exports and also creating more jobs for our teeming youth and women in line with the federal government economic growth and recovery plan.
Okay, that's a good way to start it. But when people hear of funds like this, the next thing they want to know is what are the modalities that they will go through, in getting out of these seed funds for women and youths?
The modalities are straight and they're basic. We expect that for you to draw down on this facility, you must come up with a bankable business plan. Across the manufacturing, agriculture, solid minerals and service export space. I'm sure you're fully aware that Nigeria currently is on the top 4 cocoa exporting nation. Our drive at NEXIM is to ensure that by the end of the year 2021, we have more value-added cocoa products leaving Nigeria to the world than just the export of our cocoa beans, which we're currently doing. We're looking at improving that also across the entire cocoa, agric produce, sesame, cashew, ginger, dried fruits, name it. And we believe that the young Nigerian youths have a very important role to play for us to add value to our exports. We're also aware that women play in the entire value chain of the export space. And so now we want to have more women as off-takers, as exporters, as aggregators of the value, the exports produce or products that we have. Gone are the days whereby we have more of our produce leaving as raw materials to Europe and Asia, where value is added and returned back to us at premium prices. What we want to see right now from this facility is that over 1 million jobs will be created directly and indirectly from those who would benefit from the product. And we have made in Nigerian goods in all shelves, retail packed goods in all shelves around the world. So we are funding the entire value chain. Packaging, branding, and whatever
Okay,
is
so it's
exported
the
from
entire
Nigeria.
value chain that will be funded.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you know the effect of COVID-19, people are just still coming out of it as we speak at the moment. Do you see this also helping to ameliorate or, cushion the effect of all of the negatives witnessed in COVID-19? I'm talking about the 10 billion naira made available.
Definitely it will do that. And the COVID came also with a piece of blessings for us in Nigeria. As a result of COVID, our ginger currently is the most sought after, in the world. And so with this facility, we hope that we'll have more people process, add value to our ginger for exports. And that's just one product. We have a whole lot, that is currently sought after from Nigeria. Is this solid minerals? We have a whole lot of metals, stones that is needed around the world. And so we need more young women and more youths, to play in this value chain. So definitely we'll be creating new jobs, we'll be increasing our foreign earnings. And, this will also help. It has a triple effect in the economy, because when you create more jobs, you definitely limit the numbers of insecurity you have, across the country.
That is true. That is true. I want to follow up with that and telling you that export is key for us as a country at this time where we intend to diversify. Now, how well has the bank fared in supporting exports? How has it been? Maybe just take us through what's been happening and what we should expect as we move on.
We're currently funding exports across our mass products, which is manufacturing, agro-allied, solid minerals. And it would interest you that we're currently funding export of service. Nigeria is blessed with over 200 million people. And like I said earlier, with COVID, everything is now digital. And so we have call centers that are domiciled in Nigeria here, but they're taking care of markets in Europe, Africa, Asia, and America. So I believe and I know that what we have done across this value chain has also helped in boosting our economy, increasing our foreign earning. Before the coming of this administration, the non-oil sector didn't play so much role in the economy in terms of foreign revenues. But today you can see that we're already exporting processed sesame oil, the first in Africa, West Africa, from Nigeria. We also have supported shea butter processing plants in Nigeria from Lagos. We have one in Lagos. We have two almost completed in Niger State. For solid minerals, we're doing a whole lot with miners in Ebonyi and Nasarawa State. For us at NEXIM, what is key is value-added export. And so we will continue to make that known to Nigerians that our funds will not be to export raw materials anymore. We want to support the export of finished products from Nigeria, and that's the only way we can create more jobs for our people and increase our foreign earnings in the non-oil sector.
Now, with NEXIM's focus on women, I just want to ask you this question. Does it now turn to that saying that when you empower a woman, you empower a nation? Because I tend to see why there's a lot of focus on women. Yes, let me ask that question. Okay, yes, you've said it. When you empower a woman, you empower an entire nation. But the beautiful thing about this product is that we're also aware that the future of every country is the youth. So we strike the balance between having the women empowered and also sustaining the country by empowering the youth. And so creating this facility would definitely support economic growth
address all the issues as regards unemployment, insecurity, poverty, you know, and also education. Because we, like I said earlier, we noticed that women play in the entire value chain. Call it sesame seed, cashew, shea butter, cocoa, textile making. All of these, you know, are mainly dominated sectors that women play, you know, across. And one of the problems the women will keep complaining about before this product came on board is access to finance. And so you have an access to the YF funds from NEXIM at a single digit, definitely based on a bankable business plan. And the issues of collateralization that the women always come across, you know, in terms of access to finance has been addressed, because as cooperatives, as associations, you can apply for this facility. And if we appraise you and you're qualified and the business is bankable, we'll definitely avail you our funds.
Let's not talk about rates. When people hear funding, they also want to know what rates are we getting these funds. Can you tell us what rates we should be looking at? Is it different from what was already on ground?
The rates for this facility is 9%. It's single digits. And with the coming of the COVID, our shareholders have reduced the rate from 9 to 5 from 1st of March, which will expire 29th of February 2022. And so for the next 10 months, our customers will be enjoying it at 5%. But beyond this, we also have an SME DEX that will definitely handhold, support women and youths, you know, in the export space with financial advisory services, business advisory services, you know, everything, more education on packaging, branding, and exports.
Indeed, I thought about that business advisory services, because I know that when you tell people to write business proposals at times, they always have issues. But when we have a desk that can address this, I think that would be a little bit seamless. What do you think?
Yeah, and you know, the good thing about the desk is that we'll be holding webinars monthly.
Wow.
Because because we need to build capacity. It's very important. For you to carry out exports, we need the capacity of our businesses here. We need to build linkages, market linkages, as well as production, you know, capacity of our produce and products. We also need to work on quality. And so all of the trainings that we'll be having on the webinar would address all of this. And for me, my goal is to ensure that we feed Africa, we clothe Africa. And with what's happening in the solid mineral space, I'm sure that all the electric cars and telephones that you will be seeing as what it is today, the raw materials will be gotten from Nigeria. The chips and all of that will be produced from Nigeria. And so we'll definitely do well outside oil as a country. And the management of NEXIM is very serious to ensure that this is achieved.
Indeed, I see that support from all sides, push for the movement in the non-oil space. Now, the bank recently got a report and has made significant financial returns, especially since your team came on board. Tell us what you guys have really done differently to achieve this feat.
I think you could see more passion, loyalty for and patriotism for Nigeria. And experience as well as professionalism in our team. My MD, Mr. Abba Bello, who is a seasoned banker, brought to fore the years of experience in the banking sector. My colleague also has worked in investment and all of that. I've also been in the public space and business development drive. So there was this team spirit and professionalism that were brought to play. Above all, we've got the support of our shareholders, the CBN, the Ministry of Finance, and I think Mr. President also has done so well in, making Nigerians know that there is need to diversify the economy, and non-oil sector is the way to go if we need a more safe and economic vibrant nation.
Indeed, we really need to build non-oil if we are to achieve that. Now, if you are to project with this 10 billion seed funds, what are your expectations? Both the achievements, you talked about 1 million jobs, and also what are your requirements? What do you require of those that will apply or that would want to get a share from this, at least to be able to build their business or improve their businesses? What are your expectations in general?
You should know that this is a seed fund.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be above the 10 billion.
Okay.
It depends on how quick the young Nigerian youths and our women avail themselves to our products and services. So the 1 million job is from the 10 billion seed fund.
Wow.
So what I expect is that as we progress and with other facilities that we are managing, we have the EDF fund, we have the non-oil stimulation facility, which is 500 billion naira. We have the NATIPS, which is $1 billion in partnership with AfriExim. We're hopeful that government's drive to create 100 million jobs, by 2022-23 will be achieved from our investments in the export space. What do you require to, draw down on all our facility? The most important is a bankable business plan. We need to see more applications from our people, our Nigerians, exporters, applications that are tailored to driving and growing the non-oil sector. And I keep hitting it, value addition is key to us. So if you have a value-added proposal, we'll definitely avail our funds to you. But above all, you have to be a registered enterprise in Nigeria. You must be a tax-paying business because we're managing taxpayers' funds. And so it's fair that you pay your tax to benefit from such government interventions. We also expect that you have a market, which is an export contract for your exports, which we definitely would review. And once we find that your business is what is keys, it fits into the mandate of the bank, we'll definitely avail our funds to you. So it's not a rigorous process. Anyone hearing me today that knows he or she has a bankable business plan that will drive export of Nigerian produce and products from Nigeria, you can visit any of our 6 geopolitical zones offices, or you could look at our website, and you have all the information there, and you can apply directly to us, and we'll definitely appraise and respond back to you.
All right. I think we've done well with women in youth export facilities. Is there anything more we need to know about this facility as we wrap up this segment of the discussion? Well said, well articulated. We get to understand this. I was thinking to chip this in very quickly, that I think there needs to be more communication. I know Nigerians would definitely be happy and excited to hear this. When they hear all of this, sometimes we have these funds, we have these opportunities, but Nigerians don't get to know about it. I don't know if you want to react to that as we wrap up.
That's what we're doing, and that's why I'm live with you here.
I know.
We'll not stop talking.
Okay.
We use all channels to get the message out.
Good.
Be it on the social media platform, on networks like yours. And we'll definitely be going around the 6 geopolitical zones to have business workshops where we'd make known all of our products. Above that, we're also working with key stakeholders in the sector,
okay.
The chambers of commerce, associations, and sister agencies of governments, the NEPC and SMEs, on all of this. And I know the message is already out. And with the webinar, we'll definitely have a very positive and successful business from this scheme.
Indeed, Honorable Stella Okotate, Executive Director, Business Development, the Nigerian Export-Import Bank. I thank you very much for spending your Good Friday afternoon with us. We don't take this for granted. Thank you so much. We hope to have you again for you to update us on this disbursement process.
Thank you very much.
All right, then enjoy the rest of your day.